This is your library. Come on in and grab a seat. Cross your legs, sit on your tush. Sit quietly, don't talk or push. Then you'll hear a great story. There's lots of them in our library. When it's done, you'll be dismissed. That means it's time to grab a gold stick. The gold stick is not a sword, a slingshot or a catapult. Take the gold stick in your hand, then quietly take a look around. When you think you found a book, put the gold stick in and take a look. If it's not the one you want, just put it back, the stick held your spot. Oh, your library, come in and get a book, 'cause you don't know what you'll find until you take a look. Yeah, the library, it's the best place around. And your new favorite books just waiting to be found. Once you've found the book you want, it's time to go and check it out. Don't forget to grab your gold stick and put it back in the stick bucket. Then hold your book and stand in line. Again, don't push, let's all have a good time. Barcode's up and please remember to put in your own student number. Then after your book has been scanned, turn quietly and go sit down. You don't need to talk to read, so just sit quietly in your seat. Sit and read, don't look around. When it's time to go, line up on the ground. Then put a bubble in your mouth and leave from the door labeled out. Oh, your library, come in and get a book, 'cause you don't know what you'll find until you take a look. Yeah, the library, it's the best place around. And your new favorite books just waiting to be found. Oh, your library, come in and get a book, 'cause you don't know what you'll find until you take a look. Yeah, the library, it's the best place around. And your new favorite books just waiting to be found. Waiting to be found. Alright guys, time for a quick review of the library rules. Chapter 1, Coming to the Library. Make sure that as you're walking to the library, walk quietly so that you do not disturb the other classes. Walk along the yellow lines and make sure that you don't stand in any of the red circles. Only come in the in door, and as you come in, quietly place the books you're returning with the barcode up on the counter. Chapter 2, Story Time. Quickly and quietly find a seat on the carpet in front of Mrs. Wheeler's blue chair. Do not go past her blue chair or the tables, and do not lean on Mrs. Wheeler's desk. Sit crisscross with your hands in your laps and your books on the floor in front of you. You should not have anything in your hands, and always face Mrs. Wheeler. Chapter 3, After the Story. Quietly get a gold stick and go to find your books. If you are only getting AR books from the AR wall, a gold stick is not necessary. Gold sticks are only to be used as markers. They are not for hitting, sword fighting, swinging, or any other kind of horseplay. There should be no talking while you're looking for a book. Eyes do not talk, and that is what you're using to find a book. Nothing that your mouth can do will help you find a book. If you need to ask a question, quietly ask your teacher or Mrs. Wheeler. If you did not bring your books back, please have a seat quietly on the floor by the outdoor. All library books are due back 1 week from the day that you check them out. If you are not done reading a book, you must still bring it to the library for renewal. If you do not bring your book back, it is overdue. There are no overdue fees, but you may not check out another book if you have a book that is overdue. When you find your books, quietly get in line at Mrs. Wheeler's desk to check out your books. Put in your lunch number to check out your new books. Please let Mrs. Wheeler know if one or both of your books is being renewed. After checking out your books, quietly have a seat at one of the tables and read to yourself. Chapter 4. Leaving the library. Quietly line up at the outdoor when your class is finished in the library. There should be no pushing or shoving or goofing off in line. You do not win a prize if you are the first or the last one in line, so it shouldn't matter where you fall in line. Quietly open the outdoor and walk out. Remember to be as quiet as possible as you go back to class so you do not disturb other classes you will be passing. The last one out will please close the door. And last but not least, guys, remember, here at Wilmore, respect, effort, and pride.